Hey there, folks. So this is the March 2018 Birchbox Man unboxing. I don't know why we're calling it Birchbox since it's now coming in in an envelope. Birch package, Birch envelope. My assumption, even though I've never gotten anyone from the company to actually reach back and respond, my assumption is since I am on the second plan, not just the box of stuff, but the box of stuff with lifestyle item plan. Oh, look, there it is. We're starting the unboxing early. That this is how it's going to be for the duration of the subscription, at least while I'm getting the lifestyle item. So, Birchbox has kind of been iffy. There have been some boxes that were like, what the hell were you all thinking? And there have been some boxes that were pretty good. And, the one big issue that I've had with them for a very long time, the item selection has actually kind of been, with the exception of the fact, they used to give us like a 24-hour warning. Hey, keep an eye open on your email. You're about to get this email that you're going to use to choose your item. Then, when I've been getting in there, there's been no link. Like the last 2 months, I've had to send over a link to their Facebook account. And their Facebook account is always like, well, give it a minute, give it some time. It's like, no, don't send me an email saying, selection is open, here's the link, and then not have a link. Come on, kids. So anyway, the one thing that I will give them is there was actually a decent, so I'm actually going to, two things. Birchbox, unless you all think I hate you to death, I'm going to give you 2 items of love here. One, they had some clothing items that I could have chosen that were in 2XL. Now, you have to understand, I am ending my 4th year as a Birchbox subscriber. My first box came in March of 2013. I am about to begin my 5th year as a Birchbox subscriber. And I can tell you back then, it just went up to XL, and that was it. And if you were fat like me, they're like, we don't give a fuck. Enjoy your small underwear, fatty. The fact that I saw a 2XL t-shirt, and I think in some cases even they've had 3XLs. I got to give them some love for that. They're at least trying. So what we have here is a toiletries wrap. And I just kind of wanted to get a look at this before I worked it. So, the idea is basically it's a smaller version of a DOP kit. I might add it. I might use this with some of my things when I travel. But, the idea is there are several pouches. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. It feels like it's a heavy linen design. There's a strap with Velcro enclosure, and the idea is put your toiletries in, roll it up like this, and then pull it around, maybe. Of course, I don't have toiletries in there, so this isn't going to, well, maybe it will. So, there we go. Obviously, if there's stuff in there, it's going to be a little bigger, but, kind of nice. I can see this, like, maybe in a backpack and a carry-on. When I travel, I'm to the point now where I check a bag, so I actually have the DOP kit in the check bag, but still kind of a nice thing to have. The one cool thing is this doesn't just have to be grooming supplies. You can put other things in here in a wrap like this. So there we go. Let's see what we have for the actual. Come on, really? For the actual grooming and style stuff. So we will open, and again, the box inside the box. Okay. So this time, oh, there's no box. Excellent. All right. So let's see what we've got in here. That is the spoiler card on the back. We will not take a look at that right now. Birchbox Man Grooming Trip Gentleman Meat Beard Oil. Work it into your scruff daily to hydrate and tame your beard. Also does double duty as a styling agent. I've got a couple bottles of beard oil. If you actually know me and you're watching this video, you're going to get a laugh when I tell you what the brand is. It is from Badger, the Badger Navigator class beard oil. And I'm kind of getting to the point on the regrow where I will have to start putting something in there. But maybe it's just because I'm what's called in the gay community a bear, which means like 99% of my friends have beards. I'm just getting over the whole beard oil fetish and fad. It's to the point now. You've got people who are just like guys making beard oil, bears making beard oil. It is like the white person making their own jewelry. It's like, okay. Anyway, the beard oil. Let's see if we actually have beard oil in here. The first things first is this is 18.21 man-made wash, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. The scent isn't bad. I can't pinpoint a highlight in the scent. Maybe there will be some on the spoiler card, but again, we come back to this idea of shampoo, conditioner, body wash. I guess, for like the lazy dude who just kind of wants to, everything out of one bottle. I am still on a bar soap kick, and I'm going to get to something that I saw in the box here in just a second. Obviously, I don't have hair at the moment. I'm going to have to, so I'm actually letting it grow long. Not intentionally, but if we can, if you can see that somewhere, I have a bump on the top of my head, and I also have a little bump over here on the side, and they are just like magnets for the razor when I shave my head every like 3 or 4 days. And about a week ago, I just like mega nicked it to the point where I could actually like smell the blood as it was gushing, and I got to channel my father for about 20 minutes or so. Take a piece of toilet paper, wet the toilet paper, slap it on the top of my head. So at least until this scab finally falls off and I know that I have a smooth surface, I'm just not going to be able to shave my head. I was actually looking at a rotary. It's called the Bald Eagle. It's a rotary head shaver. The contacts actually kind of face downward. And I may experiment with that, at least for the time being. I actually found, I won't rant about this too much, but someone out there to market to men shaving their heads, they have made a razor that looks like a toy fucking truck. Because men and masculinity in 2018 isn't under attack enough to the point where we have a company that's basically tried to infantilize us by putting a razor on a toy truck. So the idea is, okay, Panda, time to play. And I'm in the shower, oh, toy truck. So anyway, I think in my future videos, I may sink some money into a Bald Eagle and see how it feels, see how the shave feels. Because to be honest, about every 2 months, give or take, either I nick this one or I nick this and I'm bleeding. And long story short, I have no need for shampoo right now. Now, maybe in another month or two when I get more beard, if I keep the beard, I will have beard. But anyway, I've babbled on way too long about that. So let's see what else we have in here. We have, first of all, with a slightly ajar lid. This is from Brickell. Revitalizing Anti-Aging Cream. Oh, at least it's sealed. That's a good sign. Let's go ahead and open this. If it'll open, there we go. The smell is decent. Being an anti-aging cream, probably not scented to draw attention to itself. I'm really kind of wishing that more and more men's products would do that. In other words, I kind of want to be the person who chooses my scent. I have a whole collection of colognes and bottles of colognes for a reason. And speaking of which, I actually think I see a cologne in there. So let's go ahead. The Brickell Anti-Aging Cream. Let's grab this because, oh, it is a cologne. My high school French is failing me here. Faconable? Maybe? Alright, so Tony, I'm going to tag you when I post this video, and if you or matey, you can watch, you can correct, you can mock me. I own my idiot Americanism. I'm genuinely curious. Faconable, French Riviera. The notes, mandarin, peppermint, and rosemary. Really? Orange, mint, and rosemary. So let's go ahead in the time that I have left. The obligatory, if it ever squirts out. There we go. Going down, it almost smells a little soapy. Like, commercial soap that you would get. I mean, it's not bad. And of course now, if you've watched these unboxing videos, you know what's about to happen. Because I'm not enthralled with this, because I'm not going, oh my god, I have to buy a bottle. This is going to be like cheap. This is going to be like $60 for a bottle, as opposed to be the stuff when I do these unboxings and I do a sniff test on the fragrance, and I love it. It's like $150 a bottle, $200 a bottle. This, I'm not really enthralled with it so far. I mean, it's okay. Maybe the orange coming through, I might wear it just for the sample, but when the sample runs out, I probably would not buy a full bottle. I'll try to come back to this. I'll try to remember before the video is over, see if it sets for a few minutes. This, my God, they're everywhere. They're like the herpes of men's styling now. CW Bags & Son. It seems like every month, every other month, I'm getting something from them. Energizing Moisturizer. Now I'm pretty sure that I know I've sampled it. I actually have a bottle of the last sample that I got. Let's at least do the obligatory sniff test here, because a moisturizer is probably going to be on the skin a little longer, and I'm trying not to like splorch it all over the top of my hand. There we go. Alright, so it took about 10 seconds or so to go down and kind of blend in. It's got a little bit of a lotiony smell to it. When I say lotiony smell, I'm speaking as a dude in like his mid-40s. So when I say lotiony smell, I'm thinking like, that bottle of Jergens that your mom or your grandmother had at the house. Yeah, it's kind of got that old woman smell to it. I mean, okay. I'm not quite to the point where I need a moisturizer, and of course I'm going to have 20 people responding, oh my god, you're in your 40s, you have to have a moisturizer. I can try it and see. So here's, my big thing is just putting on a moisturizer at night and going to bed. So the one thing about preservation of skin, if you've watched some of my other men's videos, I've talked about the fact that I've been aggressively pushing my weight back for about 2.5 months, give or take, because I've been trying to get rid or wean myself off of my CPAP. If only because, probably still can't see it. So to make a long story short, I cut the tether with the CPAP a couple days ago. I've been sleeping free, free range sleeping panda. But what used to happen was with the mask, I had a facial style mask. It would like cut in right over the nose, down the nose, over the nose, down the nose, and kind of leave this indentation. All right, that's the fragrance that I'm smelling. So I don't know if moisturizer might kind of undo, because like now I can see it. I can definitely see sins of CPAP past. Who knows? I'll give it a try. The fragrance isn't that bad. I'm still not to the point where I'm just going to run out to Birchbox's website and see how much it's going to cost. However, the last thing we have here, and if you've seen this, oh my god, yes! I have been on the bar soap kick for about 2 years now. It actually started back in 2014 with Dr. Squatch. Dr. Squatch sent me a few sample bars, and I kind of weaned myself off of the body wash that I had. I was still in my late 30s, my early 40s, and I did the obligatory old guy trying to be young, Old Spice addiction. But I've been on bar soap since, and what we have here is from Kiehl's. This is an exfoliating body soap. Now, I'm going to open this up and see if I can give it a smell. The reason why I saw the exfoliating part was, and ironically enough, speaking of Dr. Squatch, the current bar that I'm using is pine tar, and the pine tar has bark in it that just scrubs the living hell out of my body. And I'm not complaining about that too much. Yeah, so and the other thing is, I am in the process of trying to, I'm trying to not, I have a very bad habit. I will just buy things and put them in the closet, and what I'm trying to do is kind of start to go through my stocks. So I am good on bar soaps, maybe through the end of this year. I have that many. I'm going to hold this Kiehl's for right now. I'm going to put this at the bottom of the stack. I can't remember the name of the other one now, but there was like a peppermint rosemary that I got from Birchbox several years ago. That's kind of become, when I'm not picking up things from Dr. Squatch or Jack Black, this other, god damn it, exfoliating body bar. I can't remember the brand name. Anyway, I may kind of put this one up against the other one, and then, when I don't have this like stack of 6 or 7 bars of soap that I need to work my way through, I'm definitely going to give this a try. I like the smell. Exfoliation is good. Kiehl's is one of those brands that, I have never had a problem with any of their stuff. So there we go, folks. Let's final verdict, I don't need any more cologne, though. That's the other thing. I'm talking about getting rid of, like, my stocks of hygiene supplies. I probably have enough cologne to get me through my 40s, well into my 50s, or even my early 60s. I mean, I've just been picking up that many bottles over the years. And, I'll get a bottle and I'll use about a third of it. And like, oh my God, hey, look, a new fragrance. That bottle goes aside, and then here comes another one and another one. I'm not minding Faconable. I'm not minding it. It's not bad. It's a maybe. We'll leave it at that. All right, so here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and recap. I've gone on way too long between my rants about various things. First thing that isn't going to be on this sheet is the grooming kit, the wrap. And the next thing we have, I'm just going to grab this, the 18.21 man-made wash, full size, $24. Sulfate free, and that's what I was smelling. Tobacco. Okay, all right. I kind of smell them like this is familiar, but why is it familiar? Tobacco. Yeah, I could definitely pick that up. The next one is from Brickell, Revitalizing Anti-Aging Cream. Huh. Soothes and firms while helping to battle wrinkles and dark spots. Well, this might be the CPAP cure that I've been looking for. Next up, CW Bakes and Son. The offering this month is the Energizing Moisturizer. Oh, what? Caffeine-infused moisturizer doubles as an aftershave. Oh, hell no, I'm not using this at night. Next up, Faconable, and again, Mady or Tony, feel free to correct, feel free to mock. I own my dumb Americanness. This fragrance is bursting with citrus and peppermint, all with a woodsy finish. And then finally, the Kiehl's Grooming Solutions Exfoliating Body Soap. So there we go, folks. That is your March Birchbox. I'm pleased. Again, Birchbox is kind of touch and go. Sometimes they're going to have a bad box. There were some things in here I wouldn't ordinarily seek out. But yeah, listen, when it comes to Birchbox videos, if I'm not like cursing and grunting under my breath by the end of it, let's just say it's been a good month for them. So this has been a good month. At this point in time, if you want, please by all means hit the subscription button down there. I think Gentleman's Box is probably going to be the next one coming in, and then Espresso Box comes in after that. And then obviously at the end of March, we will have the April Birchbox. If you want to leave some comments, please by all means leave some comments. Beyond that, I will see everybody for Gentleman's Box, which should be the next box coming in. So until then, be good to each other, stay safe out there.